I know most of y'all are gonna watch this tomorrow. I came here. I gotta address a couple of things that's on my mind here. Um, Look, fellas, I gotta address this because my girl left um upset, even though she says she's not mad, but she was feeling some kind of way because you know the accusations that was put on me uh hurt. She actually thought that I was lying about the whole situation with S. I'm gonna call Sabrina S. She thought that I was lying. She thought that I was trying to like cover up how I really feel about her. So I gotta address these accusations. Okay. So the individual who made these accusations on her, on that live stream from that other person. Shout out to Bayou Repair Guy. Um, I want to make that a little context. I know they were just hurt, upset, triggered. I texted her first and said, I don't know why you did that. That was just some nasty work. Appreciate that, repair guy. Um, I told her that, and I know she sent me a lot of texts. She just sent me a voicemail I'm not going to listen to because I can't be swayed away. Um, Appreciate that, Bayou. Christina is a good woman because this woman I'm talking about that made those accusations, she's actually a nice person. I know she's a nice person, sweetheart, but she lets her anger get the best of her. So I want to clear a couple things up real quick because from the text messages, I'm not listening to voice memo and I'm just going to keep it moving is because the whole reason why she's mad at me because she feels like I lied on her about the podcast, me leaving the show. So, as I told you before, and I'm sorry I got to run down the show now because I don't care. I'm going to burn the whole situation up. So that show was y'all can look it up for yourself. A Law and Hour. Look up the show. I'm sorry. It's there. It's on YouTube. That last episode I was on, it was like maybe episode 10, but it was the episode that we were talking about black shootings or whatever. And I literally said I was talking about the S situation getting shot, and when I had this dude like call her N word lover, and then I had like these people trying to justify the situation by saying like she was at the wrong place, wrong time. It was her fault somewhat. I just wasn't respecting that, especially because the week before that we did another live. Shout out to Glizzy in the building, Schizo in the building. I don't know about that Sun Bear. So the reason why I came and the week before we talked about like another shooting situation. I was upset because these people they don't care about innocent black people getting shot, but when it comes to criminals, they want to be protesting, marching, and whining and crying. So I was already kind of over doing that show, whatever you want to call it. So the following week when that happened, I left. I said I'm not doing it no more. And it was to the point that she already knew I was gone. I guess it's miscommunication because she's saying that she wrote me a message some or whatever, talking about she's relieving me of my duties. But the reason why I know that's not true is because I never worked for anybody. If you are not exchanging money with me, how are you relieving me of some duties? Like this is your show. Cause at first it was like me and her, like I was the co-host. But then when I told her that I don't like the way she's running the channel, so I think that she's 21 now, Tommy Strong. So I didn't like the way um she was running the channel. So I left. I didn't like the way she was running the show, so I told her to let Brandon or somebody be the co-host. And that's what she did. So my thing is this. She was already like talking about that's bad trouble, that's bad news or whatever, because her being, light skinned the way I like them, which I didn't connect with her because of what she looked like. I connected with S because of the fact, I did a couple Uber or Lyft rides, and once again, the context of it, so we all know, S was emancipated by to where she was officially a adult, living on her own, independent, and what it was I was her Lyft driver, And it turned into like a cool little friendship where I was like mentoring her, like giving her game on how to do college and what to do. Cause I mean, even though I didn't finish college, I still knew how to do, get into college and do my thing. And then she was getting recruited for tennis. So I'm like showing her how to, do all that. You got to remember, like I was telling y'all before y'all even knew about her, I was going 24-hour fitness and I run into these young dudes and I'm like literally giving them game about how to like make it in college basketball or whatever. Even though I didn't play college basketball, I'm telling them what they can do to have best chance. And it would be the same situation. Like if one of those young dudes like started training with me and like say, he needed a couch to crash on because for some reason, bro, you can sleep right here on my little bed. Like, especially if I'm cool with the dude. But the thing is, nobody would think that I'm trying to smash this 18-year-old dude because I'm not gay. But if I was gay, they wouldn't be thinking that because we're both guys. But because it's a chick and you do have sexual deviants out here that are just nasty, not me. I'm not about that life. Everybody that knows me know I'm not about that life. I respect, because maybe because I have a daughter that, may have, had to deal with guys like that. I just wouldn't be that guy. So shout out J Media in the building. So, when we and her got cool, it was like, and she actually turned 18 when the first time we actually linked up, she turned 18. And I didn't know, I thought she was 19 at first, but then found out, she was, 17. And what I was trying to explain on that live is that at that point, you know, it wasn't like we were cool to where I was like hitting on her and it was never anything sexual. Never. It was always like, hey DJ, like goofy. Like she's goofy, cool. Like I literally looked at her like she's my little cousin, little daughter. That's the relationship we had. Um, my son loved her. Like they used to play basketball. It was cool. It was no grooming and I'm getting prepared for the future. No. If that was the case, I wouldn't have got with Cali girl. S actually offered for me to take over her lease with like 3 months left. Because after the situation happened with her getting hurt, she left. She had 3 months left on the lease. I could have took that lease over, but I'm like, no, it's all good. Just So her sister continued staying there, and then you know, um, that was that. Now, when she left because of the situation, me and her talked here and there. I promised her that I would come to New York to visit her and her mom. Once again, her mom is not sick. Her mom would know my age. Her mom would not like let a grown man stay in that house. Because I was staying at the mom's house with Sabrina, and the mom was leaving after like a couple days. She was going overseas, and I was gonna just crash there for like a week. She wouldn't have allowed that if she thought I was on some predator stuff. Like, like it wasn't that deep. Sabrina was in Wilmington pretty much by herself. She had some family, but they weren't really rocking all like that. So she was there by herself. I was new to Wilmington. So, like I said, it was more of like um, she was a like positive, and at the same time, I was piping down this chick that I told y'all I was the booty call for this chick. At the same time, while talking to Sabrina, even though Sabrina was telling me I need to stop because that chick was like bad. It was a bad situation. So, me and her were cool. I was cool with, her and, I was rocking with my son. Everything was cool. And then that happened. The situation happened. And I was already frustrated because the reason why I didn't want to deal with these individuals with this show is because I'm a perfectionist. I like to do things my way. Now, with my channel, of course, I'm not being a perfectionist. I don't even look at the camera half the time. I'm looking down at the screen, even though I should be looking at the camera. But um, I'm a perfectionist. So I wanted to do pre-record or do pre meetings, prep meetings. That way we can have, everything situated. They weren't on that. And there was just a lot going on that I just wasn't happy with. And then I felt like I was valuable because every single podcast I showed up on, because I did podcasts outside of theirs, they did big numbers. So I'm like, I mean, I'm more valuable. I'm being treated like, like I don't matter. Let's see. If nothing happened, then let it go, bro. All this drama isn't worth it. Also, just because I was chilling with Roy and BVAS doesn't mean I have an issue with you. Just putting that out there. Queefador, no. this was shout out to Christina in the building. Um,
Hi, DJ.
hey, what's going on? So, Creepador, this issue, and Christina would tell you, she's right here, that this issue, I have to talk about it publicly because those accusations were made publicly, and I can't. As much as I know, I'm a cold heart guy. I don't really have a heart for people. So, I would say with this person, I don't want to be mad at them. I'm not mad at them. I just can't deal with them because that was too much. I don't know. And this has nothing to do with Christina in regards to like me choosing to do this. But at the same time, Christina, do you understand where I'm coming from? That if you were in a relationship with me and I had this chick come stay 2 times, and we thought that, no, I asked Christina to come on, Hustler, fact checker. If I, had this chick come 2 times, you thinking it's all kosher, and then you find out somebody tells you that I said that feet was between my legs or my crouch or whatever, wouldn't you need explanation and wouldn't you need it publicly because people are going to think you're like getting played?
Yeah, that would break my heart because I would automatically think that you were like cheating on me if I was Cali Girl, and I would be so upset. Like, I mean, Cali Girl was there. She was there with you, like in the apartment, and then she was also in the chat, and so she saw all of these things. Like, I don't understand why Allura even had to say those things, and they're not even true. Like, she's just trying to break you guys up.
Now, by the way, let's try not to use her name because I don't want her thinking I'm not.
Okay.
But here's the situation. I don't think she's trying to break us up. This is the reason why, and I feel bad. I'm going to apologize publicly for calling her angry black woman. Because this is the reason why I called her that. Cali Girl said it's nasty work. She hopes I never say it again. But I'm going to explain why I said that. Because black men, and I kind of yelled at Cali Girl because she was trying to check me on why I shouldn't be using that language. And I had to tell her, like, you're not black. Stop telling me how to communicate my language. Because here's the thing. A lot of us black men have to deal with our women. Our women sometimes be the spawn of the devil. And not all. Jesse Lee Peterson, not all. But a lot of our women are spawn of the devil. So they literally try to ruin you. Like it's no like if sense of it's about. They try to destroy you and demolish you and ruin you. So, what I took from what happened was that was a moment of trying to ruin me. I gotta turn my heat on real quick. So I said that because she could have left it like, remember, she only has an issue with me because she thinks I lied about her. So she thinks that our back and forth was more of Creepador. I don't have to be careful because remember, none of this is true. So none of this is true. So it's nothing she can do or anybody can do against me. Now I will say, I told her everything I told her, and the other stuff she put in her own head. And this is what she was actually trying to insinuate. I told her that there was a couple moments that I thought that is she trying to like mess with me? Like is she trying to mess with me and trying to like flirt with me or something? And if she was doing that, then I would cut her off. So I was asking a woman opinion on, do you think she likes me or something? Because we're just cool. There's no nothing. But she did this thing, but it was something simple. But I was just asking because I was being careful because I knew at the time I found out about the age situation. And then when she was even 18, I'm like, I don't want her thinking it's going to be that because like my son, his age, and then my daughter's age, and then her age, that'd be nasty work. And I didn't want it to be that. And I wanted to make sure, but it was never anything that would make me think she wanted me. Never that. We were always family. Okay. Like period. But I was being careful. So I asked her, but I never said that she put her leg like we were never in a place like I can't even wrap my mind around how that would even come out of the mouth to say that like she put her legs on my crouch. Like if a woman, I don't care who, as long as you're 18, if you put your legs on my crouch, I'm gonna try to smash you. Period. And I've never tried to smash her. I can't remember one time I tried to game her up to smash her. You know, and like, um, this was a vacation. I'm not paying for a hotel room. So when she came, she slept on the couch. I slept on the blow-up bed. My son slept on my mattress. But either way, I could have slept on the couch and she could have slept on the other side of the couch. It doesn't matter because we're literally family. But back to the situation. For that age to go from 17 to then 16, like, I'm like, do you not understand? You're literally fabricating and lying about the situation to try to make me look like a predator, a person that you care about so much. And my thing is, I can't understand why somebody would stoop that low. Now, Christina, like, without using the person's name, and talk more so about the situation, not really the person, or this, just wouldn't this being put out there? Isn't this only to like hurt me, like literally?
Yeah, it is to hurt you. It's because she's spiteful. And to me, this is slander because this is making you look bad and making you look like you did something that you didn't even do. And she basically just made this whole story up that doesn't even make sense because you know you didn't do it. So I don't understand why this even happened. And I don't think it shouldn't ever happen, especially like on a live. Like she did that on purpose.
Yeah, I didn't understand that. Good point there. And what I didn't understand, like I said before, you have levels of like levels to it. So like me, I guess her saying I lied about quitting the show. They fired me, I guess, when I never got a paycheck. I was not like, I remember I was gonna leave anyway because it wasn't being ran away. I wanted to be ran. But for her to say that was, I lied on her about, that was enough for her to say that I'm a pedophile. Like, and like what upsets me, the reason why I'm talking about it right now, and I don't care because I don't care about any of these people talking to them ever again in life, is because, like, for you to go to this level of threatening me and saying you're going to expose me if I talk about it. If I talk about it. And yeah, Jay Media is absolutely nasty work. You're going to say you relieve me of my duties. Like, I had duties. I don't know, Christine, you tell me. If you, like, how would you feel if I told you, if I sent you a text message, Christina, and said, hey, Christina, I relieve you of your duties on my channel. I wish you the best in the future. Like, what would you say to me?
I would be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, relieve me of my duties. Like, I didn't even get paid. I was just doing this because I wanted to do it. And I was doing you a favor, if anything.
It's like the
I mean,
audacity.
that was freaking crazy. Like, did it feel like they were firing you when without getting paid?
Yeah, I think that's what they wanted to. They wanted me to like accept. I think what they wanted. See, I think that, like, what's crazy for somebody, Brandon. I'm gonna have to say his name because I don't care about him no more. He's a loser, and he's gonna get the smoke. So I'm gonna make this the smoke show about Brandon more so. I'm gonna let people come on if y'all want to come on after I finish this conversation. But Brandon gets the smoke because he's an absolute loser. I'm gonna get pinky t-shirts made. He got to understand, I'm better at doing YouTube beef and trying to disrespect somebody than he is. So he literally tried to take that pinky comment, that corny ass comment, I'm doing better than you in life for this and that and this and that, this and that, when he's terrible as a husband because he whooped ass. He's terrible as a man because he abuses people and forces himself on people, forces people to deal with him. Like, he's terrible overall there. But yes, he might have me in a career field, but maybe some people think that being terrible husband is or not being a terrible husband or a partner is better than being a career person. Shout out to Zero Dark 30 in the building. We got Frame 313. And then you got Tommy just going crazy in the chat. And then you got Lawrence Ratano. Shout out to you, Lawrence, once again. Brandon just this loser, bald head dude that thinks he's cool. Like, this dude literally, here's the thing with Brandon. And this is what I mean by like fake friends, because he felt this way about me. You don't just come up with this after a couple days. Here's the situation. he literally, he's ugly. He knows that though. You know, his mom told him he was ugly when he was a kid. He's ugly. He doesn't bother shaving because he's just gross. Not gross. He can get some women, but he's for the most part gross. Like he looks like he smells like bologna. Okay, and then like this dude literally has no charisma. He literally is not funny and entertaining at all. He's literally like a freaking what do you call that thing, Christine? I think it's like a charisma dumpster or yeah, I forgot what you called it. What do you call it?
Conehead?
No, like he's like pretty much a dumpster for fun. He's like you
Oh,
put fun.
a Debbie Downer?
Yeah, like you pretty much put fun in the trash can when it comes to him because he's literally
Like you said he would make any pussy dry or something like that.
yeah. Like he would literally like he would like you would go dry messing with Brandon. Like and you know what's crazy? He was trying to one day to like act like he's about that. Like man, I'd be beating it up. Like I'm making her like putting legs behind her. I'm like, dude, you don't be doing none of that. You're literally like a peon. But now we're gonna make shirts. I'm gonna make shirts. It's gonna be Pinky Gang. It's gonna be Pinky Gang and something about little penis syndrome. And then I'm gonna put in the back symptoms, and I'm gonna put like what I'm gonna put ego. I'm gonna put make. I'm gonna put a bunch of like tags on it, and I'm gonna wear that shirt for like a week on live. But literally, we got Brandon.
Yeah, that would be perfect shirt.
Yeah, we got him because here's the thing, Christina. This pinky is the size of his dick, and like, you know, I told him already. I'm sorry, I'm not gay, but I can literally, like, if he wants to FaceTime me, I'll pull the pants down. He can see what a real man, you know, look like. I'm sorry. It is what it is. He can't say he's bigger than his iPhone. His iPhone is only like 5 inches, I think, maybe. He can't say he's bigger than this, and that's embarrassing. I mean,
Well,
it's.
he
I mean,
said that
what?
he does the guts or something.
No, I
So
mean,
then he's making it sound like he's really big.
yeah, and we know he's not. He got a little men. Like, I mean, Christina, if you saw like say he was like because he's probably like maybe 3.5, would you laugh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, most women would laugh like, oh, what is that? Have you ever? I know you're married. I know you can't really talk, but I mean, have you ever experienced that? Like a 3 inch? Like you're like, what is that? As a woman,
We already talked about this, remember?
you did.
Yeah, I said it on the live. Like it was pretty bad.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. And that's what Brandon has to wake up every day knowing that it's never going to get any bigger. And that's the reason why his biggest gripe because he knows that he's slacking in that on that. But let me get back to the point. We're gonna make these pinky t-shirts. So when we say pinky gang, that means little meat syndrome. So back to the point. Okay, I'm only addressing this. I'm gonna stay away from. I'm not gonna say nothing bad about you know the girl. She's or that woman. She's cool. No issues with her. What do you?
Can I ask you two questions?
Yeah, go for it.
So if she said that you were really doing that, why did she continue to be your friend?
Yeah, that's the thing.
If that was true, you know?
Yeah, you don't forget. Like if I knew somebody was out messing with 16-year-old girls trying to smash, I would not be their friend. 17-year-old friend girls, I would not be their friend. And like you gotta remember, she came back. And then she even said on her live, or I mean on that message she sent me, like about like leaving because she don't want me to tarnish. She literally said, I don't want you to tarnish my brand and blah blah blah. Like, bro, where's your brand at right now? Like, I'm not trying to be insulting. I know it's gonna hurt when if she watches this video, but there's no brand. I'm sorry. I mean, you gotta keep it a buck. There's no brand. This is a brand. You know, the Amazing Hustler, Amazing Network is going to be a brand because I have, I'm going to have my numbers going to get up and I'm going to be making money behind it. You know, let me tell y'all this too. Give a shout out. Let's give Christina a shout out because this month, which is mine, she's getting 50% of pretty much 500. We are at, so yesterday we did 1679, but we are at, hold on, let me show y'all. We're at 593 projected if we keep this momentum up, guys. Okay, she almost got us doubled. So, and actually,
It's gonna go up because we're not to the end of the month yet.
yep, and we got our videos that did good. We got the $300 video. We got 50-50 of that goes to both of us. Back in the building, I'm gonna go 50-50 with you on that, even though that's my video. I think you came on at the end, but I'm gonna go 50-50 with that. So that'd be 175 for you. And then the rest of these were like mine, like the amazing podcast Sunday. I don't know how I ended up with that much money. Let's see, it must came from super chats. Let's
Yeah,
see.
it was mainly from super chats. Remember that day, that one day? It was
Yeah.
like 400, it was like 460, something like that. I don't know.
No, that day, that's the 50-50. I'm talking about this video is me on my own. And it looks like,
Oh, okay. Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
it says $47. So I had
Oh,
47
yeah.
from that. Then I got the liberal video for $27. Yeah, I'm starting to get it. You gotta remember, guys, the way YouTube works is that the way YouTube works is that once you get hot, like it ain't about the views necessarily, it's about the super chats. Even if they're $2 or $4, whatever, it adds up. So now you see as my videos are going up, my super chats are going up and my watch page. So if I can get the $15 a day, it's $450 pretty much.
DJ, I have two more questions.
Yeah, go for it.
So Brandon says that you guys have been friends for 30 years. How is that possible?
Oh, you know what? Before I answer that question, because that was a good one. You want to answer this question right here from no more moo-moos. What do you think about Eli's endless demands for the debate? You want to answer first?
Yes. So his demands are ridiculous. Like he just wants to talk about relationships. I don't know what that's gonna do for those two people because Jamie and Eli, they've been having beef for like 6 years. And Eli is really upset at Jamie because he broadcasts him all the time. Every time he goes live, he broadcasts him. And that's why he's mad at him. So I think they need to really figure out the issues that they have with each other. I think that should be our main goal is to try to kind of figure out what's going on. Like, can it be squashed? Because there's bigger issues at hand than talking about relationships. I don't know why he wants to talk about that.
Yeah, I think with Eli, I didn't even reach out to him yet. I think he wrote me an email that day. I didn't want to page roast. Like I don't like I'm trying to get my channel together and like it's kind of like I'm trying to get my channel together and it's kind of tough because you Kristen, I want to put you on the spot. Somebody said, "Oh, look at y'all IRS." I guess I'm on the good side of IRS. Guys, if you think Christina in her picture right here looks hot, put a 1. Actually, rate her from 1 to 5. There you go. 5 being 5 being um 5 being Zendaya, 4 being Kelly Rowland, and then 1 being can't think of nobody. Let's see if we can get the engagement going. What do you think you're gonna get, Christina? Last time I did a 1 to 10 and I got a
I'm probably gonna get a 1.
no.
Didn't you get like a 7 last time?
Yeah, I
Somebody
did 1 to 10.
7?
Yeah, I did 1 to 10. I'll give you a 4, Christina.
I told you, got a 1 right there.
Nope, you getting some good ones. You only got the 1. Of course, amazing hustler fact checker. He's saying that because you're not sharp. He's saying, but no, you got a 4. You got 10 plus plus plus. Carl gave you a 4. That's what I'm saying. I gave you a 4. And that's
That's
real.
not bad. That's pretty good.
That's great. No, but that's out of 5. 1 out of 5. I
Yeah,
didn't do 1 out of 10.
that's fine.
That's good. Yeah. So
What
eventually
about you?
you showing that camera.
Let's do you 1
So
through
say I
5.
give you a 6. There's all guys in here, so we don't want to do that because there's no women. Yeah, that's kind of. Can you teach Eli how to get super chats?
That was my next question. So I know you haven't answered the Brandon question, but let's just go to the Eli question. When you get a super chat, do you get extremely excited and you just contain it, like you don't show it? Because Eli just gets so excited, like he almost yells, like, "Oh, $2! Thank you so much!" So do you feel like that inside and just don't display that?
No, what it is I'm used to it. See, people don't understand that me being a millionaire at one point, like it takes a lot for me to get excited. So those $50 ones, yes, because I like that. I feel like my work is not that valuable. It ain't to there yet. My work is like to dollar or $2. So that's just average. That's cool. So if I get a 10, then I'm like, you know what? Okay. 20 is like, oh shoot. And then 50 is like, whoa. That's with the content I'm putting out. Now, once I get, Christine, this is how this works on YouTube. Right now, out of 1 to 10, my content is probably a 2, 3. Right now, with the way I do it. I don't even look at the camera all the way. You don't show up on camera. But um, once you Queefador, ain't nothing wrong with rating, you know. Um, so once you now they're talking about some two. Once you get into a rhythm to putting out better videos, your chat gets better to where you get more people in your chat, to where people want to be seen, so they're gonna do super chats. Now you're getting like $10, $15 all day, no big deal. So now you're a full-time YouTuber. That's where you want to get to. So right now I don't get excited because I know where it's gonna get, and I know where I was at before. Before I left, I stopped before my viral died because I stopped doing YouTube. I was doing like $150 a day in super chats and views and stuff. So yeah, I mean that's how I feel, and you can't really be excited. You don't want to be super excited because then it makes you look like an amateur. Um, so Eli, I get it. He just doesn't get them all the time. So I'm not gonna I'm not gonna hold him. But let me answer your Brandon question.
Yes, please.
So this is the thing with Brandon. He's one of those people that want to attach themselves to a person that may be successful, was successful, has potential to be, whatever, successful. Because he has no right to be talking about he's my friend when we might have been cool in school, but I never talked to him on the phone prior to 2022. Never talked on the phone. Um, never had dinner with them, never went anywhere with them other than I get think Camp Fitch together as the whole school went. But other than that, never did anything with them. We never even hung out outside of school. So I don't understand why he continues saying that.
He said that he's known you since you're a baby, and then he said, okay, not a baby, but I saw that he had like Spider-Man or some type of underwear. Or I don't know what that was about.
First off, he's lied about that. I didn't wear cartoon underwear because my stepdad would not allow me to. He was strict. So yeah, he wouldn't allow me to wear Spider-Man underwear. So that's what I mean by he's lying. He was trying to just act like he's one of those people that, like Christine, I promise you, I gave him a voice. But prior to me, him and the other person were trying to make something happen on social media. But this is the thing what I mean by like fake and phony. A lot of people lie about how much money they're really making on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or Facebook. Like it's hard to make money on those other apps. You have to be getting millions of views to make real money that's actually meaningful. But these people will literally be getting like 20 likes or 30 likes on their Facebook post, or on TikTok they get like 5,000 views on a video, and they be acting like they're getting cashed out, like they're making thousands of dollars. These people might be making $50. Like I've been monetized on YouTube every single month. Even if I didn't put out videos, like even the months I wasn't putting out videos, I was still making 150 or actually 200 or more because of my catalog, because the views just continue coming in. These people don't understand that I give people, when people watch one of my videos, like they just start binge watching because it's you never know what you're gonna get because I'm like always just talking about something. And the reason why, like, once again, my channel isn't blowing up right now is because um, I am not consistent. I'm not consistent. And when Eli came over here, Eli has a big fan base that might be haters, but they're still his fans, and they follow him. So with me, I have my people, but like the people that normally would be on here don't know that I'm on tonight. They thought that I was done for the night, so they're probably never looking at YouTube. So they're gonna watch this tomorrow. But now, once I get into this rhythm to where I start doing YouTube the right way. Hold on, let me see. Oh, that's good. Um, appreciate that, Christina, for doing that. But yeah, it's all good. We're making money, making money. But yeah, you have a situation where you know, it's I've lost my train of thought. What was I just talking about?
So you're talking about like, how YouTube works, like
Yeah.
how you can make you have like a catalog, right? So every time someone watches it, you get like you get that. You're monetized for that.
Yep. Because the way with YouTube, with me having like that catalog of videos, they continue paying. But people would come on here and talk about how they make all this money off of social media or off of TikTok, whatever such. But people don't be making money. I'm actually making money. So when I left that podcast, I had a couple other people that tried to do shows with me, and both the shows I did numbers, and that's when I ultimately figured I was just doing myself because I'm like I want to own this. I don't want nobody to be able to tell me what to do. I want to make it professional. I want it to be lit. So I decided to do it on my own, and use what I figured I had to bring to the table. So that's pretty much what I did. So I just tried to stay away from working with people. So that's the reason why I was telling with Brandon is that he is not entertaining, fun. He doesn't have charisma. It's going to be hard for him to get any type of traction. People are not going to be checking for Brandon because he's not entertaining. He's too uptight. He's too strict. He's too, I want to be this guy. And the reason I'm talking about him now, and is the difference from now and before was, um, I don't have any respect for him no more. So that whole ego he thinks I got, he's really about to see the ego.
So Brandon said that he's not trying to take over your channel. Like that's not what he was doing. But wasn't that what he was doing?
Yeah, if you think
Pretty
about it,
much.
yeah, if you think about it, I mean, he literally was giving me unsolicited advice. Like I didn't ask for his help. I was literally doing my own thing. I was happy, minding my own business. And the thing I don't understand with that is that I don't understand is he is not successful on his own channel. He doesn't have a channel. So I don't understand why. We got Red Bull Jack, we got Sean in here. No more moo We got RS in the building. I didn't understand why an amazing fact checker always here. Uh, I didn't know why he was trying to. He's just hurt because when it comes down to it, he had his eye on my channel and he thought that he was going to do something with me that was going to make my channel better in his eyes. And then if it blows, he's going to be able to like get a piece of it and own a piece of it or say take credit for it, and it could be like a pet project. But I didn't play that. I didn't allow him to do that because I don't need him. I was doing good without him. Why would I need him now if I was literally doing good without him here? And that's what he doesn't understand. I've been talking the way I've been talking. I've been doing YouTube the way I've been doing it. And, you know,
He said that he the reason why he hasn't made his own channel is because he doesn't like talking to himself. So when he comes on your channel, he actually has people to talk to.
yeah, that was another thing. And it's like, um, why would why would I want to talk to this man after he said all those things? And like once again, um, he's boring to talk to. Literally, it's boring. I can't even say nothing. I can't even speak truthfully. I was going back and forth with Cali girl, and I told her, I'm like, Cali girl, I cannot talk to you or even it's like talking to Brandon. These people come like when we're talking about anything other than like when we talk about politics or anything, I can talk to you because you literally are super literal. Like I was asking her, I'm like telling her about how we have parties. You got the black club, you got the white club, okay? And I'm telling her about how me being a promoter for 10 years, I know how the game works. I'm like, you, the white club, you don't, the white club, you have to worry about your safety. I mean, a black club, you got to worry about your safety. There's always somebody getting beat up, always either shooting or outside, always some drama. Okay. But then if you go to the bar that would be deemed, the white bar, more white people than black or anybody. Those bars, if somebody's fighting, they get pulled apart quick. And then that's the end of it. And at a house party, they'll fight. And then after they fight, they like get pulled apart and they shake hands. They live to fight another day. They don't go to the car to shoot each other or do anything crazy. They just hug it out after and say, okay, bro, it's all good. You got it. But like I told her, I'm like, with our clubs, you know, you have to worry about getting beat up. You know, you have to worry about getting shot. You get patted down to get in our bar. You know, you can't just walk into a black club and just feel safe. So, um, so she, instead of her saying that, she's like, no, you know, that ain't right. That's low-key racist. You're assuming that the black clubs are dangerous and not the white clubs. Don't matter. It's danger everywhere. I'm like, see, this is what I mean by I can't have a conversation with you because you can't be factual and literal. You always have to be emotional or I feel this way. I'm like, you know, like you've been living here. I get it, California. Everybody mixes up. There's no drama. Okay, whatever you want to say. But everywhere else in this country, if you go to a black bar, and Christina, you tell me if I'm wrong. I mean, like, have you been to a white bar and you had to have the metal detector one, or you had to have like a bunch of security mugging you the whole time, making sure you're not doing nothing wrong? Have you
No,
saw somebody get shot outside, or shot at, or saw a big fight outside of a white bar in your whole life?
no, never seen it.
Yeah, like I've saw it one time, and I was at my bar that I was running Liquid Blue, and then at this bar called I forgot what it's called, but it was down the street. You had these white folks that came out just beating everybody up, and the situation is, um, we we know that that's a fact, but for me to be called a racist, whatever, because I'm speaking of fact that white clubs you don't have no drama, black clubs is always gonna be somebody getting beat up or fights. That's the reason why you gotta have so much security. And it's frustrating because, you know, that's a literal thing, but to be called racist or whatever because I made that point, I can't talk to people like that. Um, Brandon's trying to force Jamie to cam up. Very creepy. Probably wanted to see what he looked like, you know. You gotta admit, the live with Joy was effing insane. IRS. No cap, you gotta sue them for calling you a uh ped with no proof. Yeah, I'm not gonna go through all that. It's all good. I'm gonna address it on here. This is my so here's the thing. Instead of me doing all that, you know, getting her for slander or you know, doing all that nastiness, I figure I'll just come on here and you know address it. And she can't be mad because instead of me trying to sue her, I'm not gonna go back and forth with her in Texas. I think enough is I'm gonna just address it on here because you know my thing is this. I'm all about respecting people and I respect women and I looked at her like a family member. So ultimately, for her to take it to that nasty level, like I'm gonna mess with a 17-year-old kid, you know, 16-year-old kid. Like, I'm sorry, you can't be doing that. So I felt like I addressed it on here. I would address it on here. How can you say he was trying to take over your channel over, but refused? You offered him money. Meanwhile, Christina is taking money from you. Z dot because Brandon did not care about the money because he wasn't getting no money. Like, what money can I give him? He wasn't doing nothing to earn money. Okay. Christina is the reason why I have this live right here. This live right here. Let me show you one more time. This live right here with the most money. Where's that video at? And by the way, just so y'all know, monetized every month. Not too many people say that. Okay. That's just the truth. I gotta figure out how to see it. I can't show you. I don't know where it's at, but that video with Eli did $300. Okay, that's what I was going to show y'all. The video with Eli did $300. Oh, there we go. $300 right here. Video with Eli, and guess what? It wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Christina because she brought that show together. That's the reason why she gets that money. Okay. Brandon, on the other hand, gave me a headache, and he brought me no money because my views are lower than they were before Brandon. They're lower than what they were before he started coming on my channel. You know, and that's the truth. Let's see here. What else we got? What else we got? What else we got? Pedro called it. He said Roy Stream would create days of locale. Yep. Christine, did you want to answer that, by the way? Why you think that you know, you're better in regards to like, you know, me, like you're actually helping me make money and you're my piece. And plus, Christine, you smell good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather have a woman that smells good, like in my presence, than a freaking smelly dude that um, has so much to say. So, what do you think? Do you think you offer me more value?
I definitely do because I try to do as much as possible. Like I have to do a lot more than what I'm already doing. Haven't even pretty much started. It's like a list of things to do.
Yeah. Once we get there, we're gonna be great. Like a lot of it's on me. I be slacking, but I'm gonna get it together because once I get into a rhythm here, we're really gonna make money. Um, but it's once I get in that rhythm, 'cause I gotta get these videos moving like a sweatshop, topics going, and I gotta get my communication better. 'Cause people be reaching out and I don't be responding.
We
Um,
didn't we didn't ban silicone. We wouldn't ban nothing, but silicone didn't do anything.
no, she
And
just left a comment on my video.
also um, a talk about communication. Eli has not even responded, and a lot of people say that he doesn't like get back to them. Like he just flakes on them. So I don't know if the show's gonna happen if he can't respond back. I already tried multiple times.
Did you reach out to Jamie?
Yeah, I reached out to both of them and no response.
Probably ain't gonna happen then. I mean, like I said before, it ain't. Look, I don't. We don't. I don't need. I don't need to do it. I was just trying to help them out. So I just like. I would love to give it to y'all, the people, but I'm sorry. Like I'm gonna also. I gotta. Even though Paris ain't on here, I gotta address Paris because I'm tired of the back and forth. I gotta address that, and I'm gonna take him as. I gotta take him off as a mod because you gotta like earn after calling me a piece of shit person. And then he tried to say I called him that when I never called him that. And I got to take Roy off of as a mod. Who else? We got to clean this up. We got to take H-Way off as a mod. Who else we got on here? Wordplay is kind of like I don't know because I don't think he was bad. I think he's just instigating.
It's hard for me to tell.
Yeah, I think he's just a fun, loving, trying to be
I
funny.
say we leave him for now until, he'd have to do something really bad or say something really bad.
Yeah, I think he tried to defend me a little bit. I think he was like trying to like be the middle ground. I think he was trying to be fair.
But I do think that we need to start cleaning up the chat more. Like, if there's some people in there just being nasty the whole time, it's kind of pointless to have them there.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Like,
unblock.
I'm not saying they can have an opinion, just like, I mean, saying some really bad things. Like, and we timed him out. Like, Razor, he says a lot of stuff,
Oh yeah.
and we give him a lot of chances.
Yeah, I put so judged by 12. I put him back in there. I put back on oh crap, I forgot his name. Um I forgot his name. He has like a yellow icon. We're gonna give him one more chance. What you can do, Christine, don't even tell me. Just start blocking people. I don't care. Because you know what? I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'm gonna say this. So let me make sure there's no other comments. So yeah, hopefully Roy stops talking about me now. And Roy wasn't even talking about me. It was just he was letting people talk about me. Hopefully he doesn't do that no more, and we just move past it. We'll see. Let's see. Yeah, we didn't ban nothing but silicone. Um, Dash and Simp maybe one day to be on that carnivore. Talking about the diet or something. So okay, so back to the point. Back to the point. Back to the point. Okay. So Christina, I think that we're at the point. We're at this transitional point that I'm gonna because you're probably gonna watch this live. So I'm gonna just speak on victimhood culture. So Jamie got $1,000 accidental donation tonight. The person had meant to send $10, sent 1,000. Jamie asked if they meant to send that much. They said no, and Jamie immediately refunded them. Wow, that was nice of him to do that.
I would have done the same thing. Like,
Yeah, me too.
that's not okay. If they made an accident, it's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, I would do the same thing. So I hate that he ain't on here, but I gotta address it because I don't want to address it no more. So this is the thing with Paris. The reason why I told him earlier that I was not texting him back. I don't want to talk to nobody because of this behavior. He tried to make a point to say he was defending me, but all he was trying to do was instigate. He was trying to get me to put myself in a situation looking like a locale, looking like a cretin, looking terrible. Because why is he begging me, for the most part, to come on that live, knowing that they're disrespecting me? I don't have to go on there. It ain't my responsibility to talk to these people. Like I don't have to do it. And for him to make it seem like they're that important to people in this world that I need to like go and speak up for myself, I don't care. They're nobodies to me. So like for him to like make it seem like me ignoring him, um, me ignoring him like is messed up. And then now I want to come on because I chose to come on at the time I chose to come on was nasty work. So, my thing with him is I'm not gonna hate him, I'm not gonna block him. But um I think that he got to understand I'm not gonna be texting him back because he literally said I'm a piece of shit. Multiple times he said that I'm a bad dad. Multiple times he's gone there, knowing the situation. I gotta explain the situation every single time. I'm tired of it. It's getting to a point of just being redundant and annoying. Now I want to have to do this every single day. So, yeah, that's the Paris situation. He literally said that I called him a piece of shit. I didn't call him that. I never said anything about him. I just said, bro, like, just because you told me to come on here, don't mean I got to come on here because you told me to. I wasn't even going to come on. Like, me and Cali Girl was minding our business. And I wish I never watched that live because then she may have not left. We would have been good. But instead, she left because she was frustrated because of that bullcrap. And once again, mind you, that it was insinuated that they didn't like what I was doing with a young girl and they didn't believe in that. She didn't believe in that. That's the reason why she booted me from the show. That's the reason why I came up because I was texting her about why you say that. I was like bullcrap. And then that's when she exposed those text messages to all y'all, using me for entertainment. And I had to jump up there. Otherwise, I wouldn't have jumped up. And, like I said before, I think that was just nasty work. And I had to speak up to that because that just made me look crazy. So that's all that was. Otherwise, I would have just stayed in my lane. So I hope that he understands that I wasn't mad at him, but you don't got to overly defend me to try to, make me happy. I didn't ask for that. I just asked you to like, if you're on a panel where people are lying about me, then you should speak up and say, dude, this is all lies. Like my bike getting repoed. Like, are we still saying that? No, I still got my bike. I still got the charger and I'm turning on Tuesday. I'm still doing my thing. Yeah, Christina, did you get this question for you? See that, Christina? I think Christina might have left the building for a second. I think she did. So now let me get back into it, okay? So yeah, tomorrow when I wake up in the morning, I'm gonna take my bipolar medication. When I wake up,
I'm gonna be honest.
Yep, go for it. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Now we can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, so regarding that comment,
Yep.
I was kind of taking a jab at Eli because I was frustrated with him. Like I was thinking about like he always says that, he's attractive, everybody's jealous of him and Dawn and they just want to be them or they want to be with him. And I was thinking to myself, who would want Eli? Really, like I'm being honest, like who would want him really? Like I'm trying to think. Like I don't know. I mean, he's bald, he's underweight, like I don't know. That wouldn't be attractive to me, but that's my opinion.
Okay.
You know how he says respectfully?
Yep.
and then he puts you down. Respectfully, I would never even turn my head to look at you. Respectfully.
So you don't think he's attractive man for 50 years old? I think that I think he's like, you know, I think he's okay looking.
Not at
Handsome.
all. Sometimes when you look at him, it looks like he's been drinking for a while. Like it looks like he's really like drunk. That's my opinion.
I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna be fair and tell you that for a 50-year-old man, I think he's you know, I'm not gonna I'm not hitting on him or anything, but I think he's like okay looking. You know, like if I was a woman, you know, he's not. You gotta remember, 50-year-old men don't look like that together. Now, of course, I'm talking about the way he looks, not the way he acts and all that. But I think that you know, he can get some women. But I see in the chat somebody said he's went live and he's like canceling on us. I didn't have nothing set up. I don't got no email. I mean, I'm sorry guys, I don't got no email. I don't know what he's canceling. I don't. Yeah, remember, I didn't. I don't have any. I don't have any.
So this is what he does. Let me just brief you, DJ, because you're not familiar with how he does things.
Yeah.
So in his head, he's basically controlling everything. So he plans it in his head like automatically it's going to be this time the following day. He wants it to be quick, right? Before we change our mind. So he plans it. He tells the people like there's going to be a possible live either today or he'll even say tomorrow, right? And he hasn't even talked to the other person yet. He did that with me. So he's basically doing that now because he's already told people on his walk with no purpose. He said that he was going to do a live possibly today or tomorrow, something like that, right? So now he's turning around and he's on live right now saying, never mind, you know?
Yep.
He's like, forget it.
I don't have see my thing with him is I don't care because ultimately I'm going to hop on my bike tomorrow. I'm going to turn on the DoorDash app and I'm going to um do some DoorDash and enjoy my life. So I mean I'm sorry. Um he doesn't he doesn't that doesn't affect me. Nothing I don't care. He can just do him because I don't really care about that interview. Like, honestly. I was just trying to like help them both cope. But yeah, uh, I have no issue with him. If he wants to do something in the future, he can. But yeah, I think that we don't want to we don't want to bring that negativity our way. Just if you don't want to work with him, don't work with him, you know. But I wouldn't like continue shots at him, you know. Now I know that comment though, the overweight. You're so Christina, you know you're not fat. You're you know you're perfect, like you said. So you know, you got to just take it. And by the way, that was a real person. Looks like that was Red Bull Jack. His account is the one that put that Canadian bacon post up. So it wasn't Eli. For those in the chat that thought it was Eli.
Yeah, that was annoying.
Yep. Now, crap, there's something else I was going to say. So just to wrap up, okay, so guys, because tomorrow when I wake up, I'm not going to be talking about those individuals anymore. When it comes down to it, the only thing that she had pretty much was, you know, Sabrina in her age, whatever. But, you know, the bar, she was 18 when she went. And, you know, that was that. And then you had with the other guy, all he had against me was what? IRS, I guess. And then the one dude that was telling me I can't come to Youngstown, I can't do this, I can't do that. Like I'm gonna be in Youngstown in June. Okay. I'm probably gonna go to a bar since I'm stuck in Youngstown for like 4 days. Cali girl want to go for 4 days. So I'm probably gonna go to the bar. I'm gonna try to go see Christina for the first time with Cali girl. So, you know, and meet her and her husband. And we're gonna go to probably hopefully go to the bar, hang out or something. But yeah, I'm gonna be in Youngstown all day. So that's where we're at. Um, guys, Zero Dark 30. We never had an interview scheduled. Like I do a thumbnail before. I gotta do a thumbnail at least the day before. And then we have nothing scheduled, so there was no live scheduled. I told Christina to reach out to both of them. Nobody confirmed it, so I hope he's not on there talking about like, we had something set up and he's like canceling on us because that didn't even happen. I'm not dealing with Dash and Sip. I'm not going to Necto getting back. I'm not dealing with any of these gig tubers no more because I'm not calling him fake. I don't know who he is, but here's the thing. What I said is absolutely true. A lot of these gig tubers are fake. And it is what it is because to have, and I'm going to address another thing. And again, just in case she watches this randomly. What's her name again? I don't even know her name. That's the point.
Her name is Cray. I think it's
So
name.
Cray Nay. Because she's actually let's pull up the clip. Let's pull I gotta have receipts here. So let's pull up the clip. This is what I mean why people try to play victim. And it's just frustrating because she literally was talking crap about me.
Can I say something before you say that?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Now we can.
Okay. So she sent a super.
What was that? Your phone keep cutting out.
I don't know why it's messing up.
Okay, go ahead.
What about now?
Yeah, it's good now.
Okay, she sent a super chat for $5.
When? Today? Your phone keep cutting out. You there? No, I don't have no enemies in Youngstown. Everybody left. Like my last Facebook post, I came out and told people about how, like, I felt like that's the reason why I was attacking people and going crazy. And my post is in Youngstown and, like, literally, like, hella love. Christina, what's
Sorry,
going on?
my Wi-Fi was messing up. I just took it off.
Okay, so what would you say now?
I was saying Cray name.
Uh-oh. Now you're cutting out again.
Can you hear me, DJ?
Not Gary.
Okay, she sent us a $5 super chat on that live with Roy.
Yep. What'd she
And
say?
it said, who does she think she is to be calling me names? Like, you don't even know me. Like,
What'd she say?
and then she said that I was just up there and I wasn't even saying anything, like I was just there. Did they not hear when I actually talked to Eli towards the end? It's like as if they didn't watch the whole video.
No, they wanted to see what they wanted. This is the reason why they're all mad. Because they think that I'm an ignorant dude and I was gonna like just go cuss him out and go crazy. And I don't do that. I'm gonna show respect. He hasn't done nothing to me.
Yeah, they were thinking they were gonna get like you getting mad at him, but that wasn't the case. You were being respectful. I did say something. I said something towards the end. I was talking the whole time with Eli. So
Yep,
did
yep.
they even get to that point to where I was going back and forth with him?
Probably not.
Probably not. And that's why they're saying I didn't say anything because they didn't even reach towards the end when I did talk a lot.
Yep. And she decided to just, once again, just disrespect.
It doesn't matter when I started talking because what you guys are not understanding is it was a structured live. We had it set up. We're going to do this, and that. And Dennis said that at the beginning of the live. He explained it perfectly clear and even told Eli and me how it was going to go down. And that's exactly how it went. And it was perfect up to the point where I just kind of took over, which that part, I don't even think it was supposed to be like that. I was just doing whatever. and then I was going back and forth with him, and I was just getting mad at him versus just having a good debate with him.
Yep, that was the crazy thing too. That literally it was going smooth. They don't understand that everything was cool. It was just, you know, that was just the
It was
amateur mistake.
perfect. When you were doing it, it was perfect. And then the shit hit the fan when I was going back and forth with him.
Yeah, 'cause you guys just got angry with each other, and I get it. I mean, you know, you got a lot of hurt. You know, that's the thing with no offense to women, but you know, like with women, sometimes you can't control your emotions. You know, when you're like mad, and I feel like that too. That's the reason why they say that that's feminine. That for a guy when he's like going crazy, you know, he can't like control himself.
Is it called feminine energy?
Yep, exactly. So now I'll play this video now because I need the context because people are trying to go to bat for her. But I'm sorry. Let me tell you the context. She doesn't know me. She does not know me. This happened on Roy's channel. She does not know me. And she decided to pile on with these individuals and talk crap about me after the fact that I never showed her disrespect or nothing.
Things again. Oh, Cray Cray, thank you very much. Oh, there she is.
This is the
Yeah, there you go, General Legion. Yeah, blue bitches.
say that I need to stop disrespecting.
You did, Roy?
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good. You know me. This is everyday. This is everyday work for me. This shit don't. Let me check my
I know.
balls. You check my nuts.
I know.
Yeah, there's no sweat on my balls. Please, no, I'm good.
Yeah, so she requires 8 inches. So does that mean you'd be too much for her, Roy?
No. I wouldn't even waste my time putting it. I wouldn't waste my time in putting that in her.
Well,
Right there. There you
you're
go.
right. Yeah, that live last night, I really wish I could get that time in my life back. It was a complete
Yeah.
waste.
Yeah, little girl.
Complete waste.
Three little girls up there. 3 little girls.
She agreed to that. Remember, I didn't say no.
Then why did you watch? You don't have to be there.
Yep.
You don't have to be there.
Panel.
What?
I said, who kicked you off panel?
She did.
Really?
All because
Or
we
shits and giggles, because that's what I'm saying.
DJ,
No, she kicked everybody off because she couldn't face the fact.
yeah.
Cray thinks like she's like, I don't know, like she's getting the tea, like, oh my gosh, who kicked you off? And it's like, really, like she's so upset about that. Like, you're not his mom. Like, why do you care so much? Like, you sit up there and you talk about me not even speaking, but you don't say a word when you're up there. You barely say anything. You just sit there, like drinking your coffee. Like, you're doing the same thing that I do pretty much, but at least I talk.
Yep.
So who are you to tell me exactly what you're doing? It makes no sense.
And the biggest thing is this is once again my channel. So like I can do it however I want to do it. Just see what else.
Fact that she got smoked by Eli, and when people wanted to know why she got the fuck out of here. The fuck is that? What's up, IU repair guy? How you doing?
That absolutely hilarious. And they, he got all that money from, Thunder Silicone and whoever else donated, and ended up kicking people off panel. I just don't understand. Like, why
And then
even
he
open
had
that panel up if
Yeah.
you're not
And
going
then
to
he had the
listen
nerve-
to what people have to say?
Then I guess he had the nerve to say that I was trying to get up on his panel. I didn't try to get up on your panel. People were giving you money to let me up on your panel. That doesn't mean I want to get on your
Yeah.
panel. Where do you
DJ.
get that from?
Why did he assume that they were sending donations just so he can get on there? Did you ever get a super chat saying let Roy on there?
No, I did. No, a couple of them did say we want Roy. But the thing is, people I told them in advance, we're not doing that. I told them in advance, we're not doing the got you moments. I wasn't doing the whole, bring Roy on. He tries to eviscerate somebody. And that's what they didn't understand. That it wasn't about that. It was about trying to get this, get this conversation out that needed to be had between you and Eli. But once again, because she's always going to go with whatever Roy says, she decided to attack me for the most part over something she didn't even know how it really went.
And this is what happens. Like people that don't agree with you or they're on somebody else's team, like she's on Roy's team. She's on Flex's team. If you go against them in any way, even if you disagree, they automatically like don't like you. So anything that you say, even if you're just like a regular person and you're good and you have good intentions, it doesn't matter. Like they're always going to say something bad about you just because they just don't want to get along with you.
Yep.
Like
Every time.
these people come from different channels and they just watch you to see what you're going to say if they're going to catch you slipping, saying something about their friend. And this is what happens.
Yep. And that's the issue. Let's see what else we got.
I knew Thunder gave him money to let me up. I know a couple other people did too. What the fuck? That has nothing to do with me wanting to get on your panel. I just got on your panel because you opened the link. That's what you said. You're going to put the link out, so I joined it. What the fuck? What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I'm looking to get up on your shit. I can care less.
Well,
Take over your shit.
Look, guys,
take over what? She's a fucking little girl.
They make this clear.
Coach to protect. So. Yeah.
She was basically just sitting there most of the time. And the most she talked.
Telling a bunch of other grown men on a live stream that she needs a minimum of 8 inches of dick.
Take all the fun away from me.
She's not worth the. It's pinned. It's pinned. There you go, Bobby. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but everybody else here more than wants to come up. So 100. It's always easy out on this live.
I find it without showing the stream. I don't want to get
extra life. Is he?
Imagine
this is the guy that's making all the money.
What was that?
Imagine if you and I were to act this way, how much shit we would get. Like when these people act this way, how come nobody I would have all these people in the chat and somebody would be saying something. Not one of them says like, hey, what you're saying is wrong, because he bans all the people that don't agree with him. So, I mean, but wouldn't you, obviously, if you go to his live and you see these lives, wouldn't you say, wait a minute, look at how they're acting. Look at how they're talking. Like, is this normal? Versus you and I, would you ever do something like that? Like cussing, yelling? Would you ever act the way that Roy is acting right now?
No, never.
I would never, not even in regular life, I would ever act like that. Especially as a creator, a YouTube creator.
Yeah, he doesn't, he's unfiltered though. So I'll say that he is unfiltered. So what I would say is this. I'm not even going to play no more of this because I don't want to get the strike. She pretty much was running, for the most part, me down off of what Roy was saying. And my thing is, because I listened to the whole live. My thing is this, I have no issue with Gregory Nay. All I said was, she's fake like the rest of everybody else. But guess what? If she didn't mean what she was saying, she was just backing up Roy, then she's not fake. She was just backing up Roy. But the thing is, I don't have no issue with Gregory Nay. So, I was just talking about everybody that was on that panel going off.
So, Amazing Hustler Fact Checker said, we watched you curse and yell at Allure the other night. Can you provide facts of where I cussed her out and yelled at her? What did I say to her? What cuss words?
He said you or me?
Me.
When did he say that?
Or is he talking about you? Because I didn't cut. I never.
He's talking about me.
Okay, because I would not cuss her out. She would have to cuss me out first.
No, he's talking about me because so what happened was, remember I did that conversation with Laura because she was trying to jump on the other live. I let her come on and do her own live. Remember how she kept accusing me of doing, she kept saying stuff that didn't make sense. And I'm like, Like she wouldn't let me talk. And I'm trying to do this and have a productive conversation, but she just kept like cutting me off. Like I would talk for a minute and then she would stretch it out and like cut me off and like be yapping. And I didn't want to be talking over her. So I got frustrated. I started yelling. But, you know, I mean, it was just what it is because she didn't respect me enough to let me like get my points out. And I was just trying to get my,
Z-Dot, you've been saying stuff in the chat this whole time. All you want to do is you want to say the opposite of what I say. So you're always going to be against me, and that's fine. I don't know what channel you're from. I don't know if you're from the Roy channel, but you're trying to put words in my mouth saying that I called her aggressive. I did not once say that she was aggressive. So don't even try.
so not yesterday, but Christina, you did a few weeks ago. You said something. You may not have said aggressive, but you did say she's like strong. Like
Did I
that-
call? I called Cray Cray Nay aggressive?
Oh no,
When
no,
did
no, not her.
I don't
Not her.
even
Nobody,
know.
me and you never said
I
anything
don't
about
know her.
Renee. Yeah, me.
I don't know her.
know her either. I didn't even. That's the first time I saw what she looked
I've
like.
I see her in the chat, like do super chats, and she does a lot of like gifting memberships, but I don't know her at all.
Me either. Like that's the point.
So I
That's
don't know why she's even saying anything, really.
no. He's talking about Allure. Like you call it.
No,
Allure.
he said right here, nay.
Oh, okay. Well,
So don't put words in my mouth that aren't there, Z-Dot.
yeah, we never talked anything about Craig Renee because guess what? I don't know her. I just know her from the chat. She's usually respectful. I always said, "Hey, Craig Renee." I was just confused. She was on the panel talking crap about me, and if I didn't see that video, then I would have been,
And there you go again, Z-Dot. It's pointless for you to be here if you're going to make accusations that are not true. And what does white have to do with anything? I was talking about behavior. There's nothing wrong with saying a behavior is bad.
I got you. What about this? What do you think about? What do you think about? Hear that?
7th White History Month?
Yeah, in July. You know why I started White History Month in July?
Not sure.
What do you think about this, Christina? Tell me if you like.
So listen, we celebrate White History Month in July. Did you know that?
How you know that?
This is our 7th year coming up.
7th White History Month?
Yeah, in July. You know why I started White History Month in July?
Not sure.
July just feels white. So listen, we celebrate White History Month in July. Did you know that?
How you know that?
This is our 7th year coming up.
7th White History
Christina,
Month?
do you
Yeah.
celebrate White History Month?
There's no White History Month.
It is.
Juneteenth.
No.
Right
He's
here.
talking about
Month.
4th of July.
Or whatever they want to call it, holiday or something fake, right?
It's right here.
All this other fake stuff is made up.
Yeah, he's saying
When
make it
the
up.
real history of America is being ignored. And so I was thinking, how can that be? And what type of people would allow something like that to happen without a fight, without standing up
Yep.
and saying
we gotta
no
stand
to
up.
this, to all this other crap that's being brought forth in the greatest country on this side of heaven. And I'm thinking somebody got to remind the young, at least, that what they were saying about America is absolutely not true, and that it is all lies and not true. So I figure I got to do it. And so I was thinking, reflecting, thinking about why I love America so much. And some of you, and I do want to hear from you about it as well, whether you love America or hate America. But as some of you know, maybe the first timers don't know,
Here we go,
is
Christina.
that I was born in Alabama. Their parents worked on this plantation. Well,
He was born on a plantation.
allow me, encouraged me to help, with the cattle, and we had
Really?
taking grass and stuff,
He
breaking
breaks
our
down.
families down, blaming others. It just, it's ridiculous, and it just doesn't make sense.
Where's it at?
Not always, but as I do. And number one, I started White History Month 3 years ago because I'm looking at all these dumb other months that the people are celebrating. Like,
So look, I'm gonna ask Christina a question here. If that's the real Coach Eli, Jamie
No,
didn't.
that's not the real one.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say.
It says Coach Eli 12. He doesn't have. He only has Coach Eli and Coach Eli 2. There's no 12.
Okay, so Christina, do you think we should have a White History Month?
I mean, what would it represent though? Like, what would be the purpose?
I mean, like Jesse Peterson says, July does feel really white. Like it feels like real. Like when you think of July, it's like patriotic. It's like
That's for
barbecue.
anyone.
It's what?
That's for anyone though.
No, I don't know. White people, they do it on another level. Like you got a lot of like.
So
thong
you don't
sandals.
celebrate 4th of
No,
July
not really.
at all?
We do some fireworks. but they like-
Everyone celebrates it, like fireworks,
white people.
cookout.
Nope, white people do
No.
it at a whole nother level because white people, y'all do the whole like freaking the fireworks shebang. Y'all do the flip flops. Y'all do the freaking the American
fun.
Eagle towels. Y'all do the whole mayonnaise. On cheeseburgers that you barbecue. You got like macaroni
But
and cheese, no cheese.
that's all it has to do with culture though, like tradition. So like every 4th of July, it's just something that you do. It's mandatory. It's more patriotic than anything.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. It's pretty white.
It's not a
Sam-
white thing. It's just if you're very patriotic.
Well, shout out to Sam Lee, and we got Coach Eli 12. No, I mean, I'm telling you, it's like super white. Like, see, black folks, we don't really celebrate anything in July. 4th of July, yeah, we might go and like back in the day, you go to a bar and try to pipe a chick down, but other than that, you don't really celebrate it though. I mean, when my stepdad was alive, I remember we used to have a big block party, but now that he dead, we don't really hit it with Jesse Lee Peterson. He dead. Now we don't really have anything at all. So yeah, I think that people. I think that's like the whitest month. I think you guys should have a White History Month. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I think that's going to cause an uproar
With who?
with everyone. There's going to be a riot.
With the blacks?
No, in general, they're going to be like, that's not right. Why would you do that? We're only supposed to have Black History Month. Why would you even, like, what are you trying to do here? You trying to take away a special month and just fucking make shit up? Like, come on. If they really want to do that, they would have done that a long time ago. It's for a reason. It's not supposed to exist.
I think it could. I got a okay, so why is he? I'm looking at this right now, Christina. I'm texting I'm writing Eli right now. Bro. We didn't even set up the live.
I tell
live.
you, he
What
makes these
are
plans by himself and then he cancels it. Like,
you talking about
it's all on his time.
saying you canceled something, but tomorrow I wasn't even gonna be on YouTube.
Yeah, doesn't he even know like you're not there on the weekends. Like you're not even on the lives on weekends. Does he not know that?
Yeah, I wrote him a message now. Like I'm looking at his engagement. He doesn't even have engagement.
Can you go on that site? Like I forgot what site it is to check to see like his analytics.
No, I don't care about all that. I'm not gonna put him on a blast.
I would
He
be
doing-
curious to see like what it is.
Yeah, I said I told her to reach out because I don't have time to chase you guys over this. Yes, my secretary.
Yes. That's what I already put a community post that they need to contact me and I didn't get an email.
It's crazy. Christina is my manager.
You do understand that he doesn't want, he wants you. He doesn't want me in the middle.
I get it, but he gotta get you because you're
I just want to know if you understand that, like the whole picture, like his agenda.
yeah. I just said Eli never. I said Eli. Jamie never responded. We can't do a debate without you both involved.
Z dot, just stop. I'm gonna start
Yes,
ignoring you because
sure.
you're starting to annoy me.
Uh, it's two Jamies, Christina.
There's a General Legion 2, and then there's a Legion Theory or something like that. But there's the main one that he has right now is General Legion, and it has 2 stars.
Yeah, I don't get it.
And you know why he probably wants to cancel? Because he doesn't want to talk about anything else but relationships. He's already said that he's only going to talk about that.
He doesn't want to work with you. All right. All right. Okay, so I guess he doesn't want to work with you. But here's the situation. You're my partner, so I'll communicate with them. It's fine, and you're going to be involved. See, here's the thing, Christina. A lot of people don't want to. This is the problem. I can see why he wouldn't want to work with you now because you did, come at him about the whole other account that was fake. Probably might have been him. It could have been him. So we're gonna mend the fences eventually. But Sam, what are you doing over here? You're over here beefing with, like, somebody said something about you beefing with people. Like, Jesus, you got it bad. I just told him to email me if he wants to do it, but I'm not gonna spend too much time on that
Yeah.
because I wasn't even planning on doing YouTube tomorrow. So I was confused on why he did a whole live video about something that
He's gotta work with us, not just us work with him. Like he's gotta be flexible somewhat. It's always what he wants. That's not fair. That's not how it works. Like you're actually getting an opportunity to be on your channel because you're gonna be the mediator. Otherwise, he would not even do this because he wouldn't even do this on his channel.
Yep, and I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna keep it real. So we get what we got to get out. But in regards to that, I think that I think when it comes down to it, we'll figure it out because it's all about the business behind it. If this is going to be a great conversation, but it'd be hard to do it without you because I don't know nothing about these people. But I think Christina, I got everything out though in regards to like all of these people that pretty much came at me today. So we'll make it clear. Cray Nay, have no beef with her, no issue. I just had to make it clear that I said that was fake. I felt because I thought we were cool. But now the understanding is just you're just riding for Roy. I get it. So no issue with you. Okay. And then they're saying you're gang affiliated. I don't want no smoke with you. You might really be crazy. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. Pussy nigga united right here. I'm sorry. We're not playing no games over here. Christine, do you want to say sorry to her or are you about it?
I mean, sorry for what? I didn't say anything wrong. I said, why is she talking about me saying I didn't say anything when she did the exact same thing? And then she's called me the B word. Like, I'm not calling you names. You don't get to, like, people think they can just say whatever. And, like, when you say something about it, it's a problem. Like, you say worse things. I'm just calling you out. That's it.
Well, so you just don't want to call her. So you don't want to say sorry. Do you want to take a chance for being a gang member? And
Why would DJ? That makes no sense. Why would I apologize for something that I didn't do? I didn't do anything. I didn't call her out her name. I didn't say anything wrong. So no, there's no reason to apologize. If apologize is needed, sure, but there's no apology needed.
okay. Well, here's the thing. I am going to say sorry to Cray Nay because I don't want no smoke with no potential cartel member from what they're saying in the chat. So I'm sorry. A word about the whole accusations. I'm not sorry for what I said to you. I'm just sorry that I reconnected with you guys because you guys went too far with that whole trying to make people think nasty of me and S. So I think I can't apologize to you other than to say that I have no issue with you. I just don't want to. It's like I'm not mad at you. I know you were just hurt. You were just screaming and you're just I knew Christina when she was started yelling and she was like, her legs between your middle. 0 Dark 30. I don't know if she's the cartel. Somebody put that comment in there and they said you better stop. She's gang affiliated. So I'm just saying sorry because I'm not about that smoke. I'm in California. I'm not about that smoke. I want no issue with her. But so pretty much she was angry. That's why she was lashing out and she was saying anything she could say to just hurt me and make me look crazy. Because see what I was saying when I said angry black women, that was disrespectful. I didn't mean to say that, but I said it only because if you're black, Cali Girl tried to say that's nasty work. Don't be saying that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, I said it for a reason, because usually, us black men, we got to deal with our women being kind of rough, like to where they literally will disrespect you and act out. But then if they deal with a white man, they don't do the same. They're on their best behavior. So we call them angry women because of the way they treat us. Because if that was anybody else, I don't think that they would have been talked to that point, to that bad. So that's that. Brandon, I'm never gonna apologize for him. I already did 2 times, and he couldn't take it and run. He's deprived. He's just a guy that is he's hurt at the future of my channel, because if I get the structure together and I be more consistent and numbers start growing, he's gonna hate his life, because he wants what I got. He wants to be where I'm at on YouTube, not in life, because he's doing better career wise. But when it comes to YouTube and being lit out here in the streets, I have that over him. Looking better, I look better than him. I dress better than him. I got style, swag. I know how to be cool. He's literally lame. No more moves. I'm not gonna get involved in that over here. No, hot facts. I was on that other channel, or on Eli's channel, just to tell him that, like, I don't know what he's talking about, because I never agreed to the live. I just said, it ain't that I didn't agree to the live. I told him I'm due to the live. I didn't agree to a time. Like, he just picked the time. I didn't tell him tomorrow. Like, don't you, like, if I was him, I told him I'd let them keep all the super chat money. If I was them, I would literally do it on like a Monday, Tuesday, get the prime time, because nobody's trying to watch people argue on a Saturday, Sunday. So if he would have emailed me, I would have told him do it on Monday.
DJ, can I say something?
Yeah, go for it.
Like, I'm really tired of Eli doing these low blows about me. He gets to say whatever he wants, and all he does is throw on a word like allegedly or respectfully. He said that I have OnlyFans.
When you say that,
This live, yesterday's live, when he was walking with no purpose, he said that it came up on like a Reddit post. When I searched, there's nothing there that says my name. So they're just making shit up.
hold on, Christine, you got OnlyFans?
No, they're making it up. Do you understand? Like, he gets to say whatever he wants. But if
Okay.
I were to say all these things about him and make up these lies, I'm in trouble, or he's gonna strike my channel, or it's slander, or all these things, like getting doxxed, all these bad things happening to me. I'm gonna be attacked. It's crazy how it works that way,
Christina,
Like, I'm not allowed to say what the fuck I want to say,
you
but
can.
he can say whatever the fuck he wants to say.
No, you
No,
can.
I just really feel like one of these days I might even make a video that will get shut down, because I would really just love to just cuss him out. Just
Nope.
cuss him out the whole time.
Nope.
I would
nope.
love to.
Nope, you can't do that, Christina. If you want me to help you script the video, that will not be a cuss out, but it would be a articulate, entertaining video. It won't just be you just yapping about how bad a person he is. Then we can do that. But you got to make it entertaining. Okay? Fun. Don't come with like anger. Let me hit you with Jesse Peterson. Do you have anger?
But he's angry.
He might be, but do you
So
have
it's
anger?
okay if he's angry on his little walks, and I can't do the same thing. I'm reserved, or I'm told don't do that. Just sit down.
No. I'm asking you, do you have anger?
I don't have anger, but I feel like he's taunting me, and he's about to get what he wants.
Okay, so first off, the word you said feel. You take out our vocabulary when we talk about this. We're not gonna feel. You're gonna be factual. So here's what I'm saying, Christina, is that you have to understand. Have to understand. Have to understand that first thing is you can't approach the situation with Eli with I feel, I want, I need. You have to have purpose. So what you do is, I'll help you. I can help you. Allegedly, it'll help you. Okay, so Eli or anybody out there, I'm not making this video for her. I'm just saying I can assist her in putting it together so that way it makes sense. But Christina, we need to do the mask because you gotta understand. It's gonna be hard to do a video with you talking on your screen right here. You gotta like walk to.
DJ.
Yeah.
Have you not been seeing what's going on in the chat and
What?
all these videos about me?
Okay, go Christina.
Do you think I really want to cam up at this time when all these attacks towards me, doxing, saying that's not my real photo, I'm catfishing, I'm a liar. There's just so many things. I really don't even feel close to camming up. Even though I really was ready, and now I'm just like, fuck it. What's the point? These people don't even like me anyway, so what's the fucking point? Who am I proving myself to? Really, who? For what?
You're shutting them. You're shutting them down.
No, I don't have to prove myself to anyone to show my weight when I know I'm not overweight. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. I'm trying to do what I want to do, and I can't. I'm being told I'm something that I'm not. It's so crazy. Like, it's frustrating.
Okay, so Christina, I said this off the live. Up, don't say it on live. You don't have to cam up, but you gotta understand, Christina. It gets to a point that you have to determine and decide if you're going to be a YouTube professional. Remember, you said you asked this right now. Do you want? It's up to you. You want to talk about this off YouTube or on it?
No, we don't need to have any personal discussions on the live. I'm just
Okay.
telling you, I'm just telling you how frustrating it is that he gets to say whatever the fuck he wants, and I'm supposed to just sit here and take it. I mean, that's not how it works in my world.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to sit here and take it. But what it is Christina, you have to fight fire with fire, but you got to be a little bit smarter. If I was you, I wouldn't fight fire with fire. I fight fire with water and wind. So what you have to do is be smart. So if I was you, I would literally write a script. Like you just write what you want to say, and then I'll help you script it in the video, and then you make a clear video that means something. But like I said, it's hard to do a video with you as a talking head because of the fact, like he's gonna do a video walking with his purpose, and it's gonna be more engaging because but like you gotta understand, like you gotta remember it's a difference. That's the thing that's gonna kill you because if you put that on your channel, because if you put it on my channel, it's gonna just cause unnecessary beef with me and all his people again. But if you put it on your video, your channel, it's gonna be hard for people to engage on it because you're not they can't see you. So you got to kind of figure out how you want to do this, maybe a podcast form to where you don't have to show your face, but you can talk about it long form. But if you do like a 10-minute video telling the points, it's going to be hard to get people to really rock with you because, you got to just be seen. But we'll talk about that behind the scenes. But yeah, I would just you do that tonight, write all the issues you have. Yeah, I remember when he came on here, Christina, I asked you what issues you have with him. And other than those three issues you had, you didn't say anything. So it's like hard to gauge when, you're telling him, I told you, tell him the issues, you didn't tell him any of the issues. So you're going to have to literally write down all the issues you have, all the stuff that you have that he did to you. And you put it all out there. And then if he says sorry or he just moves on, you got to just move on and let go and move on because you got to understand, Christina, these people aren't important to you. You're a baddie, right?
Yeah, but it feels like it's always something I did. I didn't do this. I didn't talk enough. I didn't, I didn't get more like mad or aggressive. And it's just like it's not gonna ever be enough. Like I don't know. Like I don't know what to do at this point.
You got to
It's crazy. Like he came into my channel on my channel. He's got to remember that he imposed, like he came in here I didn't ask him to come around. He pushed himself onto us, and we need to push him out. He's like a headache.
I mean, but Christina, you gotta understand, Christina. Like we'll talk after, but I'm just telling you, you gotta remember. It's to a point that you know every single every person that came on my channel, they don't like me because of me not taking their advice. But I don't take their advice because they suck. Now,
David, you are gonna get banned. I'm telling you now. I am so sick of you.
You can block them, Christina. Go for it. But
I'm gonna give you one more fucking chance. You're getting timed out, and then you're getting banned because there's no reason for you to be on air, and you're not gonna be allowed on my channel. You're gonna be banned from my channel.
But yeah, Christina, back to the point. You're pretty much in the situation that I was in, and I had to just keep it moving. You're beefing with everybody because of the fact there's things that you're doing wrong, and we're gonna talk behind the scenes about it. You're not doing everything right, just like I don't do everything right. But the difference is, I don't care. I know I'm not doing everything right. I know I'm not recording on the schedule. I know I'm not reaching back out to people. I know I'm not looking at the camera when I record. I know there's a lot of stuff I do wrong. You got to understand, a lot of these people think that they're giving you good advice, and they want you to appreciate them for this advice. And you're not taking their advice. And it's your right not to take their advice. But that's the reason why, for the most part, you're having.
No, I'm having issues because they get mad at me because I'm your moderator. They don't like you, so then they don't like me. They also don't like me because I'm a female on your channel, and they're mad because they think I'm neglecting my family when I'm not. And they think I'm doing all these things when I'm not. So that's the issue. And then they get mad when I speak up for myself. They want me to just sit and be a coward, and I can't. That's not in me. So those are the reasons why they don't like me, and that's okay. Nobody has to like me. It's YouTube. But if you're going to come on the channel and all you're going to do is say nasty things, why are you here? On my channel only, not Dennis's. Why are you on my channel? Is my question to you. And Jinx said, I'm just trying to help her, but if I'm blocked, then I don't know. Jinx, I see all your comments, but you have been saying some stuff in the chat. So I don't even know if I should acknowledge you because I don't know what you're trying to do, but I see your comments.
Well, for now, I got to get rest. So, Christina, can you stay on for like 10 minutes? I'm going to end this, but stay on for 10 minutes, 5 minutes to do our
Yes.
live. Okay, so guys, look, because I got to get rest and I don't want to be up too late. I'm going to be back on tomorrow. And we're going to chat it out because I got to get Christina. I got to boost her spirit a little bit. But look, guys, I appreciate y'all all for tuning in. Do anything you want to say to people, Christina?
Thank y'all for being here, regardless, because you could be anywhere else, and we really appreciate y'all.
Yep, definitely. Guys, I appreciate y'all. Tomorrow we're going to have topics. I'm going to start talking about topics. So appreciate that, Z-Dot. No, we're good, everybody. Everybody have a good night. Appreciate y'all.